Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. There's been quite a few new subscribers recently, so I thought I'd introduce myself. I'm Jem and I'm mummy to two. I have Olivia who goes by Livy, she's 5 years old, and I have Tobias who goes by Toby, who is 17 months old now. I can't believe how old he is now. And yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mummy and I just make videos on all sorts of things, hauls, day in the lives, reviews, anything you can think of I probably have on my channel. So today's video is something that quite a few of you have messaged me about recently actually. I did one of these a while back, and I mean like over a year ago probably now, and it is a baby names that we love but won't be using video. So in my last video I had 10 names for you. I had 5 girls names and 5 boys names that we loved but wouldn't be using, and today I have 10 more for you, so another 5 girl names and another 5 boy names. They're quite a mix of traditional and a little bit different, so if you want to find out what names we love but will not be using, then keep on watching. So, as I said, we have 2 children, a girl and a boy, and we're still very undecided on whether we are going to add a 3rd baby to our family. So some names I will be keeping back because just in case names. But these 10 names were very high up on my list. A lot of names aren't very high up on Matt's list because he's quite fussy with names. It took him a long time to come around to Tobias's name, not so much Olivia, he chose that, so yeah, he's quite tough to please. So I'm going to get stuck right in and I'm going to start with the boys' names this time. I started with the girls' names last time and I will link that video in the description below. Please excuse how cringeworthy it is. I was very new to sit down videos and very nervous, but anyway. So the first boy's name is Jasper, and I still absolutely love this name. So the name Jasper means treasurer in Persian, and I just think that is such a lovely meaning for a name. I like names that have got like a nice meaning behind them. I think it's lovely for when they're older to have a name that has a meaning behind it, and Jasper is a name that I've loved for such a long time. My brother Sam actually was going to be called Jasper, but he obviously ended up being called Samuel, and when my mum suggested this name to me, I just fell in love with it and I thought it was such a gorgeous name, but Matt thinks it is an animal name, so that was off our list. So the second name on our boys list was Elijah, and Matt still really likes this name for a boy, but for me I wouldn't go with it anymore because there's quite a lot of Elijahs that I know, even though I know that sounds mad because we have an Olivia that is a really popular name. We don't actually know any other Olivias around here, and there's no other Olivias in her class at school, so even though it is quite a popular name, it's quite different here because there isn't many. But I just feel like I have too many friends that have got Elijahs, so that was off our list on my part. The third name was Silas, and I still really like this name, but for me, I couldn't have it because of the connotations of Silas of Heroes. The fourth name I really loved, and I picked this up off one of SJ's videos, her baby name Monday videos, which if you don't watch already, by the way, you should go and watch. They are amazing. I'll link her channel below as well. And the name is Rasmus, and I absolutely love this for a little boy. I think it is so sweet, so different, and just you're not going to get many of them. I said it to Matt though, and he was like, no, because it reminds him of the band. So he completely vetoed that and was like, no, we're not having it. To be honest, actually, as soon as he said it, I started singing their songs in my head. But I didn't relate it to the band when I first heard the name. I just thought it was a really nice name. And last up on our boys' name list was Xander, and I still really like this name. But I think for our family, it wouldn't fit very well because Olivia and Tobias are obviously quite traditional names. Obviously, Tobias is a little bit different, but it is a traditional name. I'm probably going to do a little video actually about how we came up with both our children's names at some point. Yeah, for me, Xander is lovely again, gorgeous name. I love the strong X at the beginning of the name, but it just doesn't have the right fit for our family. So moving on to girls' names, the first on the list is Penelope, and I still love this name. I want this name if I have a little girl, but Matt doesn't like it. He didn't even really have a reason why he didn't like it. He just was like, no, we're not having a little girl called Penelope. And I know the lovely Lorraine's got her little girl called Penelope, and they call her Penny, and I just think that is the most gorgeous nickname ever, and I really want it on my list. Second up is another name that I got off SJ. I am so guilty of watching her videos and just writing a big long list of all the names that I like, and that is Violetta. And I think, again, it is a really traditional name, but that's a little bit different, and I think it would fit really well in our family. But again, it's Matt. I'm sorry, he's the one that doesn't want any of these names. But I loved the idea of a little girl called Violetta. I loved the idea of little Letty or little Viola, you could shorten it to. There's so many possibilities with that name for shortening it. The third name was Ilara, and I really like Ilara. I like Lara anyway, and I just think that added E on the beginning just makes it sound so pretty and so beautiful. There's nothing really you can shorten it to apart from Lara, so I think that was what put me off a little bit, because I do like names that you can shorten down. The fourth name was Constance, and I still really like this. I like Connie for sure. I think it's a really pretty name, and I can just imagine a little Constance running around. But again, I don't think this fits well with our family names. Obviously our children's names are quite short, and I think Constance is just a little bit too long. There aren't many things I can pick faults with in these names, and it's just down to the fact that a lot of them don't fit with our family names when you say them together. And the fifth name is Ivy. This was just on my list from the beginning. Even when I was pregnant with Livy, I had Ivy in my head, and I thought it was a lovely name. But again, you can't shorten it, and it's a bit too short for me. I'm so fussy as well. I say Matt's the fussy one with names, but I need them to be like a certain length and be able to be shortened. And I swear if we ever get pregnant again, I'm going to have to get SJ's help with names, because we are just going to be struggling, and the baby will probably be born and not be named until it's 10 years old. But Ivy is such a lovely, lovely name, but just didn't fit with our family. So that's all 10 of my names. I know it's a little bit of a short video and a bit of a random video, but I just thought so many of you have been asking for this that I'd film it for you and get it up. And it's a nice short quick video to film because it's half term here and the children are not letting me have 5 minutes to film. But this morning they have. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, click subscribe, but don't forget to hit the bell as well to be notified when I do upload a video, because a lot of you are still having trouble with my videos not dropping in your subscription box. So hit the bell to make sure that you do receive a notification. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.